I think that when we are talking about Congo, sure, you can get some question about how this can happen. But I think that in Korea, maybe this question you have an answer, because what's happened in this country in the war, what the women were treated, and especially by we as a medical doctor, to be part of people who are destroying women. I think that in Korea you can understand during the war how people are really losing their humanity. And in Congo it's just terrible what is happening. And why? Why women are suffering like that? Why the body of women become the battlefield? It's only because, one, to rape is really used as a weapon of war, and this weapon is very cheap. Because using rape, we can get some result that, for example, using the classic weapons that we know. But the consequence on women is even more than what you can get with the normal weapons in the hospital. She didn't come to get C-section cesarean. She came because she was raped in really a very, very bad way. And for me, it was the first time to see this kind of wound on women. So she was raped by 7 men, and after to rape her, they shoot in her genital. So she came at the hospital, she was bleeding, and just I did what I was supposed to do to help her. And at this moment, I was just thinking that it must be someone who just loses his mind, because it's unbelievable that to rape is already a terrible sin, but to rape and shoot in his genital, this, for me, it was just someone who would lose only his mind. But since this time until today, I've already treated thousands of women with the same case where they are raped, and after to be raped, the rapists are introducing in the genital objects, shooting, burying the genital, and so on. When I treat for the first time the women I treat, when I treat the girl, she born in the hospital and she herself raped. There I start to understand that I'm now treating the second generation. And there I found that the solution was not in the operating room. I should do more. And to do more for me was to advocate for all those women who are going these terrible things. So in this context, at the hospital when we started, it was just taking care of victims medically, so to treat them physically. And we established a center with surgery to repair the genital. But slowly we understood that it was not enough, because after to treat women physically, they could not go back. It was really very hard for them to return home because only mentally they were completely destroyed. So we have the mental health in the hospital using psychologists and psychiatrists, but also social assistants who are supporting women and girls in the hospital. But after a few years, we discovered that when women become strong physically and strong enough mentally, they could go back home. But the big question was how to be reintegrated in the community when they are rejected by the families, rejected by the community, just only because they were raped. So we create a third pillar with the socio-economic support. And with this pillar, we are trying to support women to be enough strong so they can take care of themselves without really to depend to the husband or the family. This is our third pillar. And at the end, when women really can enough strong economically, mentally, and physically, the last question is the dignity. And there we will coming back again as a hospital, ask us if you can support them to go to justice. So in the hospital, we have medical doctors, we have psychologists and psychiatrists, we have economists, but we have also lawyers and jurists who are supporting women when they decide to go to justice, so they have someone who can help them to go to justice. And the justice is really a way for our experience. It's a way for women to regain their dignity, to restore their dignity. Because when they are rejected, it looks like that it's happened, but it was the fault of the women. But when they are so strong to go to justice, is to seek justice is most of the time, because they want really that their dignity can be restored. The one of the roles that justice can play is to prevent repetition. And I think that in the Great Lake region where you come from, you know exactly the situation. The situation in Congo is, the big question is, there is no justice. And without justice, the rapist, the one who is committing all this crime, are going unpunished. And what you are doing is just to seek justice for all victims. Because if we can get justice in the region, I'm sure that we can prevent also repetition. It's only the one way that we can prevent repetition. But when criminals are free, so they can go on doing these bad things in the region. And another thing that we are doing to prevent this kind of things is really to try also to teach about masculinity. Because if we can see women and girls as equal to men, there are things that even if there is war, we can be in the position to say that there are women, but we are equal. But the impression that I have is that when we have this toxic masculinity, thinking that women are objects, women, you can use them as you want. This is a terrible sense that can happen when the war, during the war, because there is no law, no faith, so people have the impression that they can do everything like they want. So we need really to educate boys and men, especially boys, to know, to understand that we need to respect women and we are equal. If you have this in our mind, I think that we can prevent all this kind of things. Really what we are doing is we are working with women on their own capacity. So they have to choose what they want to do. And our team at Panzi Foundation is just to support them to do what they want to do and help them to be competent in what they want to do. But the way that we are doing it is really to give them this capacity to go back and take care of themselves and of their children. But our experience is that when women are enough strong economically, the discrimination is very low. But when they are poor, there really the discrimination is very, very high. Just bring them to be agents of change in the community. What is needed is really to listen to them. I think that this is really very important. Sometimes we have impression that we know everything and we know how we can help women. But my experience is that I can say that women are so strong and we need only to listen to them. When women come in the hospital, the first reason is the physical problems, wounds or infections, things like that. And in the process, you can see that after to treat them medically, after that, you can see really that there is also a mental problem. So for us, I have the impression that when women go through the 4 pillars that we have at the hospital, and in the last, the legal assistance, we are teaching them the right, to know their right, to know how to defend the right of their children, to know exactly how they can deal with their own family, heritage, and so on. And to become really agent of change, I think that it needs that women, they have to feel themselves that they are enough strong to fight not only for them, but to fight also for others. And I have the impression that it's a process. It's a process. And this process is, they are starting, all of them are starting by going through this terrible sense of to be abused and the abuse of their human rights. But when they know really what they deserve in the community, there you can see that the way to see sense and the way to see society is completely different. I think that it's just a process. Thank you.